Hoo, hoo, hoo. I'm a hillbilly. Hey guys, welcome back to Just Carve Rob. Beautiful sunny day here in Michigan. Still a little bit chippy, nippy, nippy cold out there though. It's like 40 degrees. A lot warmer than it's been, but still put your sweater on, guys. Still put your light jacket on. It's a little bit chilly out there. Hey, there we go. Shop inspector's barking. What else is new? She always barking. Okay, so this is where we're at with our cain top. Okay, we got the beak mostly done. We got the lower lip cut in. We've drawn the eyes on, right? Well, his eyebrows we've drawn on there. Okay, so they look about the same, right? Yeah. Yeah, pretty much the same. Okay, so let's, what are we going to use? Let's use our 1-inch OCC knife. Just kind of, cut it in there a little bit. Then we're going to go back to our dremel. And we're going to have to bring this down because we want his eyebrow pronounced over top his snot hole breather, whatever you want to call it thing here. So we'll have to bring this down, right? Okay. So let's go ahead and rough this guy out. We'll take our knife, and eagles always got that I'm angry look, even though they're not angry. But so what we want to do is here at the forehead ridge, I guess, want to come down just under that because we're going to end up rounding this right here in this corner. I'm going to come down just under that and cut in with our knife. Light pressure for the first pass. Something like that. And we'll stop right there, okay? Then we can take the tip of our blade and just come in on a little bit of an angle there. I'm doing this with a knife because this is just a little guy, just a little eagle. So I kind of want to get that established before we go in with the dremel. Basically, I'm giving myself a line to follow where I've been having a problem with the dremel, or the diamond burr. Now that it's getting quite a bit wore out, it likes to wander on me. When it's good like that, like a knife, if it's not sharp, it's really not good, right? If it's too dull, you got to push too hard, and you'll get miscuts and start-stop marks because it's not sharp enough to slide through the wood. So a dremel cutter is the same way, guys. Okay. Like this diamond, you can see it's getting real shiny right here. That means there's no diamond left up there. And what part do we use most on our flame burr is the point, right? So right there on that tip, there's no diamond. I feel no grit. But right here is where the grit starts again, okay? That's great if you're going to use it for sand and things like that, But up here at the tip, see, it isn't doing anything. So I'm going to have to dig through my box and see if I can find a new one. A dull dremel cutter is as bad as a dull knife. If you got to fight it, it takes all the fun out of the carving, guys. So if you're fighting something, your cutter or your bit or whatever, a knife, in my opinion, it's just a good idea to replace it. You know, here I sit here saying that, replace your cutters, guys. And I'm using this old funky, defunct diamond burr. But I think I have one that's in a little bit better shape. So we will change that out and go with the better diamond. And I'm actually just going to take this one, the one that I got in there right now, and toss it in garbage. I'll put it in my metal recycling thing that I have. I take scrap metal down to the scrap yard. Even though it don't weigh that much, I'd rather see it get turned into another diamond bit or something, into a new Subaru, whatever, than to just throw it in the landfill where it will just sit there and rust and do nothing. Yeah, I have several of those. I probably got like 30 of those flame burrs, but they're all in the same situation as that because I use my stuff hard, guys. Okay, see, I told you I had another one. So we'll change him out. We're not going to use him no more. Just because it is crap. Oh, wrong one. Aluminum cutter, flame burr, guys. Aluminum cutter. That's loaded in the Dremel. In case you guys don't know, I have 2 Dremels set up here. I had thought my old one, well, actually my old one did blow up on me. But after I tore it apart, I found out that it was the speed controller went bad. So I went to Dremel, service department, ordered a new speed controller, put it in there, and bada boom. Oh, I also ordered a couple sets of brushes. Yeah. I would say I'm looking at micro carvers, right? Because Jordy has a micro carver. Mike Stinnett has a micro carver. Ben over at Studio on the Lake has 2 micro motors. Yeah. Seems like everybody's going with the micro motors. So I got to keep up with the Joneses. So Rob needs a micro motor, but Rob can't afford a micro motor until he finds some way to make some money. So Just Carve Rob is going to be sticking with his Dremels and his little air tools, his SCM. The SCM is awesome tool, guys. I love it. But as I had mentioned before, I like to take my Dremel and stuff with me if I go on vacation or whatever. And it would be awesome to get a micro motor to take with me. I've seen that they have micro motors that have their battery. You can either use them plugged into the wall, or they got a battery that's supposed to last for like an hour. Okay, Mike Stinnett has one. I can't remember who makes it, but yeah, he has one. He bought on Amazon. One of these days, I'll have to go back on Mike's channel and look that up, see what one he bought. I remember when he first had it on his channel, I went right to Amazon, and they were sold out of them. So ever since then, I've been kind of keeping one eye out. Mike also uses that OZ Plus. That's actually a higher speed micromotor. It's a 50,000 RPM micromotor. Shut up, Rob. Carve. They don't want to hear you. They're not coming to your channel to listen to you flap your gums. Okay. So, see, we got that. We got both eyebrows carved in now. If you haven't seen Jordy Johnson over there at Carbon Fusion, he carved an eagle head yesterday. And the poor guy, I talked him into it because my eagle ended up, the first eagle head that I carved, this guy, we're gonna do something with him. We'll probably chop this off or something, or something. I don't know. I hate throwing good eagle heads away. Maybe we'll just use the head and create a body. Right? Something like that. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It might go in the drawer with the rest of my prototype crap. Like my prototype tree. Yeah, you know, that kind of stuff. I got all kinds of, well, you guys seen it. I prototype everything. Prototype trees and snake scale handles and leaves. I still owe you guys a video on something. I can't remember what it was. I said I would carve and show you how to do it for a walking stick. There's our leaf. Yeah, so I got a whole drawer full of sticks that I keep them around kind of like in case I forget how to do, because I do, we do a lot of crazy stuff here at Just Carve Rob. So, and Just Carve Rob's memory isn't what it used to be. Rob, you're doing it again. You're just running your face. Anyway, Jordy said that this would be a better eagle head because of the thicker beak. If it took a fall, it's less likely to snap the beak off than the other guy over there. Although I've been throwing this guy around quite a bit, and his beak is still there. So, but anyway, this is our real handle here. This was a prototype handle. This is see, it's a little too short for your hand. So I ended up making this one longer. See. I don't even know where I was going with that, guys. Okay, so we want to get this undercut here. Oh, Jordy, yeah. Sorry, Jordy. How could I ever forget about my buddy Jordy? This side is really a lot harder than the other side. There's some crazy looking grain there. So he went and made us a video yesterday. If you guys haven't seen that eagle video, that is one awesome eagle Jordy carved out of juniper wood. And it had some awesome purple colors in it. It was really cool. Go check that out. Go over there to Jordy's channel and check out his eagle that he carved. And like I said, he did it. He did it because I asked him to do it. I know he's got other eagle videos, but I said, Jordy, please carve me an eagle video in real time. Don't do the fast speed thing because I'm slow. So he did. He spent hours and hours carving that eagle video for us. So we appreciate you, Jordy. We really do. You're a great guy. Okay, so you can see we have got our eyebrows, I guess. Eyebrows cut in. Why don't this one look like that one? This one's got a better swoop-de-doo with it. Maybe we need to go back and just push up a little right there. For some reason, this one didn't come out as clean as the other one that I did. There we go. Now he's got the whoop-de-doo in it right there. Okay, so we'll go in there and we'll clean that out a little bit. See, this side cuts so much. There's like a weird, it's even a different color on this side. Huh. The Dremel really don't care about that, but the knife does. I mean, you can, I don't know. I think when I carve with my knives, it makes me feel a little more connected to the wood, I guess. It's more of a, I hate to use the word spiritual, but that's kind of what it is for me. It's therapy, right? It helps me get my mind off my problems. So that's why I love wood carving. You can do it just about any place. I mean, I even wood carve in my truck. I carry an old towel with me, and I'll sit there and put the towel on my lap and carve wooden knives, because that's what I got. That's why I want to get one of those battery operated micromotors, like Mike's Tanet has. It just I seen him use it, and it's just so awesome. Jordy has that Dremel 8220, I think it is, and he took it out on the beach and carved with it. The only thing that I don't care for with the 8220 is that you still have to have that flex cable, and the micromotor just has like a wire like this, and it gives you a lot more flexibility than the Dremel does. And where am I going to put a Dremel, in my truck? With the micromotor, I can just set it on the passenger side seat and carve. Or if it's a nice day, like today is a nice day, but it's chilly. I have a little Dodge Dakota 4-door. Okay, so a lot of times I'll have a lawn chair in the back. So it's a really nice day. I can take my lawn chair with me, and I just I'll sit in the parking lot with my lawn chair behind my truck and carve. Get a lot of weird looks though. What's that crazy guy doing? But I get a lot of people that are interested too. They stop by and say, "Hey, Rob. Hey, mister, what are you doing over there? What are you doing?" I'm like, "I am carving a hillbilly." You should have seen the people stop. I was at, where was I? I think I was at the doctor's. Had to take the old lady to the doctor's. I think that's what it was. And I was sitting out there while she was in the doctor's office. I was sitting out there in my lawn chair carving my dragon head, my dragon alligator thing. You guys, I think all you guys have seen that. But I was carving that, and I had so many people come over and say, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm carving a Dracklegator." That was one of them crazy things. Me and Jordy were challenging each other to carve us something. It had to come out of your head. We haven't, Jordy, we haven't done that in a while. We've been too busy. Well, I guess a wood spirit fish is a something, right? So I guess we did do it a little bit there. But, yeah, looks like we need to bring our mouth on this side back just a little bit more. Not much, just a little bit. Just want to make it even with the other side. And then we can just bring this right there. That. Come on, get out of there. Trying to get that chip out of there, guys. It doesn't want to cooperate. Okay, there we go. Still got a little fuzzy thing here. I'm going to bring that lower lip. See, that is a stupid place to have my hand right there, because that nice slip. I'm going to create a new slice in my thumb. Always pay attention to where your hands are, guys. See, I got myself right in the web of my hand the other day. The knife came down and yep, got him right. Got him right here. Right here is the gloves. They don't do you no good if they're not on your hands, guys. Okay, I think that is looking pretty close. Pretty close indeed. See, I'm working the beak here up by the breather hole thing, because I know that I'm going to have to cut this down some more because see where the eyes are right here? They're about the same level. So we got to get this down right here. So we don't want that to disappear on us. So we will have to, when we put our eyes in, so we're going to have to come in and keep this line fresh, basically. See how how thin it's getting right there? Okay. So we'll just come back in here and we'll take that nose down, take his beak down just a fuzz there. Just enough so you can see that line. Don't have to be super deep. Because we got plenty of thickness up here, right? This side's good, but we got to bring this side down too. And keep looking at your carving, guys. You know, from side to side. Look at it straight on from the front to make sure that you're not carving too much off one side and you're going to make your carving go this way or that way. So you want to make sure even if one side looks like it doesn't need anything taken off of it, you know, from the side view, make sure that you keep looking at it like this, okay? Make sure you keep your sides so you're not angling your beak one way or the other. And that goes with any carving. Faces, make sure you keep looking at that to keep it about center, right? You don't want your nose way off to the side. You want it in the middle. And thus, that's why we use our center lines all the time. Okay? Yep. Okay, so we're just going to work that a little bit there. Okay, I guess next we're going to come in with the Dremel. I wonder if I should make those deeper. Yeah, we can come in with the Dremel, with the other diamond burr we just put in there. We'll come in with the Dremel and we will cut that in, okay? We're going to cut these in a little bit deeper, I think. I don't know though, the width of his head's looking pretty good to me. But I'd like to see these eyelashes or the eyebrows, whatever you want to call them, his forehead. I'd like to see that just a little deeper in there. But, you know, as we cut the eyes in, they're going to get deeper too. This side, it looks to me like this side needs to go deeper right now. Just a smidge. Well, what kind of measurement is a smidge, Rob? A smidge is smaller than a pinch. Okay, yeah, a smidge is just, if we were talking in machinist terms, a smidge would be like maybe 10,000ths of an inch, which a human hair is 7.5 thousandths. And a matchbook cover is 15 thousandths, but who can find matchbooks covers anymore? A dollar bill is about 10 thousandths thick. So if you hear me say a smidge, I'm talking about the thickness of a dollar bill or a human hair. Okay, so we took it off a smidge. My finger calipers say pretty close, Rob, pretty close. All right, so I guess we'll fire up the Dremel and the vacuum, and we will get all of this stuff. See, this guy here needs to come, because we've been carving on him, he needs to come down a smidge too. because we want to keep that line crisp, so we know where it is. See, that's a smidge, about 10 thousandths or so. One of my friends there, Mario Tata, he said that, hey, since you're doing a native eagle head on your stick, why don't you make your stick like a totem pole? A totem pole, he said. Sounds like a pretty good idea. Since I have no real design in mind for our walking cane, totem pole. So I will have to go on the internet. So as you can see, guys, we're working that lower lip around on them. Got to get it to where you like it. Yep, I think he's coming out all right. We're just monkeying around here, cleaning things up with the knife and trying to even everything out so that he comes out looking good for our cane. I've test fitted him on this stick for the cane about 8,000 times. So on our next video, we will be using the Dremel and our SCM high-speed air tool to cut the eyes in. And yeah, so hopefully this guy comes out looking like the native eagle that we're wanting him to look like. And then we can move on to the feathers and all that good stuff for the handle. And shaping that down, giving it a taper towards the back side. And we're going to put that little ball thingy on it. Keep your hand from sliding off. Yeah, I think he's coming out pretty good so far. What do you guys think? Leave me a comment. Okay, I think we're going to end this one right here, guys. I think we're going to call it good. Our video is running a little bit long. We're up to like 30 minutes. You know, I don't know. I lose track of time when I'm carving and running my mouth. So, you guys, stay safe. Share, subscribe, and like. Carve something awesome, guys. Be awesome, guys. And we will catch you guys on the next one. All right? Bye-bye.